Alright guys, this is just a quick explanation of a problem similar to the two problems I gave you for extra credit. So this isn't the exact same thing. You're going to have to do a little bit of Googling just to find out different information about the coins and the dollars. But this will give you an idea of how to at least start it. So the first thing, as we read through the problem, the first thing I'm going to focus in on here is the question. It wants us to find the number of each type of coin that he was carrying. So that's the first thing I'm going to write down is we're talking about pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. So we're going to have 4 different variables. I'm just going to call them A, B, C, D. So A is going to be the number of pennies. B is going to be the number of nickels. C will be the number of dimes. And D will be the number of quarters. If you want to use P for pennies and N for nickels, you can do all of that. I just find it easier to use generic ones. Alright, so now we need to create 4 different equations. Since there's 4 variables, we need 4 equations. So we're going to take each piece of information they told us in the problem and work our way through this. So the first thing we have is that it totals in value to $1.19. So what you have to think about with this is A isn't telling you the cost of the penny, it's just telling you how many pennies there are. So a penny is going to cost 0.01. It's going to be times A, the number of pennies, plus the nickel is going to be 0.05, B plus 0.10C plus 0.25D has to equal 119. That's my first equation. Next equation. There are a total of 16 coins, so that value is just the number of coins altogether. So that's just plain A plus plain B plus C plus D has to come out to 16. The next thing it tells us is 10 have pictures with a Washington, D.C. monument. So that's why I gave you pictures here. The penny has a monument, the nickel, the dime does not, and the quarter does not. So it's just going to be the penny A plus the nickel B. That has to end up equaling 10. And then the last piece of information is that 7 have a picture with a man looking to the left. So Lincoln is looking to the right, but Jefferson is looking to the left, nickel is looking to the left, and the quarter is looking to the left. So it's not A, but B plus C plus D has to equal 7. So you're using the information you can gather about the coin, and you're writing equations just based on using that information only. So then from here, this now turns into a problem that you've been doing in your homework the last couple days, is you can set up an equation with this. Or a matrix with this. 0.01, 0.05, 0.10, 0.25 is the first row. 1, 1, 1, 1 is the next row. 1, 1, remember if there's nothing, you're going to put in zeros to fill the space. And then the bottom row is 0, 1, 1, 1. A, B, C, D equals 119, 16, 10, 7. And then the last step is to solve this. To solve this, you have to do the inverse of this one times that one. So now you can see the answer I got out of the calculator. It's right there. So that tells me, that answers my question. It tells me A, B, C, D in order. So that tells me there's going to be 9 pennies, 1 nickel, 3 dimes, and lastly 3 quarters. And that's all you need to know. You could replug that into the problem to make sure it all makes sense, but it should make sense. So good luck with the extra credit.